Hey guys, big breaking news coming out. This is not good. This is absolutely not good. It says here, scientists have uncovered a troubling long-term side effect of COVID that appears to hit women hardest. Now it says here, COVID-19 may leave a lasting issue in women's bodies, a study found. The virus can permanently age women's blood vessels by about 5 years, raising their risk of heart attack and stroke. This is not good. So I was reading a little bit. I was reading that news article, and at the same time I was thinking about how the world is trying to replace women in sports, even being a parent. You guys already know we are seeing all these things that they're not saying pregnant woman anymore. They don't even want to use the name her or she. I mean, I just feel like something very disturbing is coming in these last days. And at the very beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And at the very end, God will uncreate it. But when God was creating the heaven and the earth, he created animals first. The living creature was animals, all right? And then Adam on the 6th day, right? And then from there, he also gave Adam a company, a female named Eve, all right? And God said, go out, multiply, and again, this is the world that you're going to be living. I believe in the last days there's a possibility there will be a decreased population of women, and it's going to be so hard for many men. I just feel like some very bad thing is going to come. It's just going to be chaotic and very disturbing. It's just going to be nightmare for the world. So COVID-19 could leave behind a hidden problem that lingers in women's bodies for years. A new study has found. The research revealed the virus can prematurely age women's blood vessels by around 5 years, raising their risk of heart attack and stroke later in life. The study, published in the European Heart Journal, followed nearly 2,400 adults across 16 countries. Now it says here, researchers tracked changes in artery stiffness at 6 and 12 months after infection, and what they found was striking. Women who had COVID showed significant stiffening of their arteries, even when their original illness was mild. The more severe the infection, the worse the damage. Women admitted to intensive care had the highest increase, but the effect was still seen in those who stayed at home. Now, experts estimate the 5-year aging of blood vessels could raise the risk of heart problems by about 3% for a 60-year-old woman. By comparison, the effect in men was not statistically significant. Professor Rosa said the findings were a red flag for women's health after COVID. We know that COVID can directly affect blood vessels. Our findings highlight that there may be long-term consequences, especially for women, and that we need to identify who is at risk at an early stage to prevent heart attacks and strokes. The study also shed light on long COVID. Women who continue to experience fatigue breathlessness, or brain fog were more likely to have signs of vascular aging. Now there was some good news though. Vaccinating people showed less, sure. So they're basically saying that it seems like vaccination kind of helped out, suggesting vaccine provide protection beyond preventing severe illness. Here's the thing about that remedy, all right? Young teenagers, and this came out not too long ago, by the way. Young teenagers are having heart issue. Young teenager and men in the age of 20 plus up to 30 plus, they're having heart issue. Their heart is inflamed, and some of them are having at a younger age, heart attack. All right, so we've seen a lot of young athletes also had heart attacks. All right, and we're talking about athletes. You know, those that go to the gym and work out, they should not be having those type of stuff. But again, there's also some news that came out that under the Biden administration were told about the remedy, the vaccine, that there is some side effect in this and we need to address it to the public. No, they kept it quiet. And that information came out this year. All right, it came out this year. And so even though they keep saying that the remedy is going to help you, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. I'll tell you what helps. Fasting, eating healthy, staying in prayer, that helps more than anything of this world. Women who have had COVID, particularly those with ongoing symptoms, should be mindful of their heart health, experts say. Regular checkups, a healthy lifestyle, and management of blood pressure and cholesterol could all help offset the risk. The study is one of the largest international investigations into COVID's long-term vascular impact and adds to mounting evidence that the virus is not just a respiratory disease, but also a vascular one with lasting consequences. In other words, it stays with us. It stays with us. So this is basically all the information here I wanted to bring you guys. Give me a second here. I want to see if I could bring that side effect. So it says here, based on recent reporting in May of 2025 this year, doctors testified at a hearing regarding the Biden administration communication about COVID-19 vaccine side effect. While common and expected side effects of the COVID-19 vaccine have been well documented, the hearing focused on communication failure regarding more severe adverse events. Now, give me a second here. So, the Biden administration pressured FDA and ignore risk during initial COVID vaccine phase. All right, so this is coming out from the Judiciary House Gov. Okay, let me just turn this around. All right, so now why would Biden do something like that? Today, again, that was back in June 24, 2024. Today, the House Judiciary Subcommittee on the Administrative State Regulatory Reform, I'm gonna skip all that, released an interim staff report titled Politic Private Interest and the Biden Administration Deviation from Agency Regulation in the COVID-19 Pandemic. The report details how the Biden administration pressured the Food and Drug Administration to go beyond its regulatory authority to change its procedures, cut corners, and lower agency standards to approve the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine and authorize booster. You guys already know during his administration, he basically forced the Americans to take it. Even the militaries, many police officers in New York resigned and said, you can't force me to take this. I'm out of here. Here's my badge. I'm out of here. Many Americans quit their jobs because of the stupidity from the administration forcing many to take this thing. And now we are hearing the consequences to all this. We are again seeing the side effect, and now we are hearing that it's going to stay with us long term, even those that didn't get the vaccine. So the Bible is accurate. Jesus says there will be famines, there will be pestilence, and there will be wars and earthquakes in various places. What should we do? Well, stay and focus in Jesus Christ. That's all we could do. Eventually, one day, we are going to give up our spirit back to the Lord. When we die, our spirit go back to the Lord. It belongs to God. It belongs to God. And depending how you live your life, if you accepted Jesus, you enter the kingdom of heaven. There is an eternal body waiting for you in the kingdom of heaven. All right, guys. So this is where we are right now. Again, I'm gonna keep you updated with all this news here, but again, when it comes to remedy vaccine stuff, I stay away from it. That's just me. I don't need it. I have Jesus Christ, and that's all I need. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Till next time later. Peace.